dudes, I'm Kev Beal. Years ago I was in an heavy metal band called Saigon Kiss that was around the Nottingham area. We gigged all over London, Rock and Blues Festival, Rock City 3 times. So my roots are back in the rock and roll. More recently, I've come full circle from where I was from school days. I do a glam rock outfit, and very recently I'm now going on my own, doing Max Spangle, the glam rock god, for a bit of fun. But back to my roots, always been serious about music, guitarist, electric guitarist, bit of acoustic, but mainly it's been about rock and roll and the serious side of it, but also having a bit of fun as well. Ian Watts, fantastic guy, love him to bits, very, very talented. Rang me up a short while back and asked me to star on a couple of tracks on a Nursery Rhyme album. You can imagine what the reaction was. You having a laugh, mate? Well, I can't actually say on this video what I actually said, but it was on that line. So after he convinced me that he was serious, and the reasons why, which are fantastic. Yeah, we all know who's had kids, that there are Nursery Rhyme albums out there, but most of them are, to be honest, a load of rubbish. They're done with a Bon Tempi keyboard and not very good at all. Ian had this fantastic idea, let's get some real musos together and do a Nursery Rhyme album, but let's do it in certain songs in styles of classic bands, artists, etc. So once I got my head around that, he asked me to come along and do a bit on Teddy Bear's Picnic. As I say, even when I turned up, I still expected that there'd be a group of musos that I knew that turn up and got you. So, but no, he'd got some drum tracks down, some basics down. Ian had heard me in the glam rock outfit do an old 70s version by the sensational Alex Harvey band of Delilah, the old Tom Jones hit. And it's got a certain sort of feel to it, and that's what he wanted to capture for this particular track. So we sat down and we did a bit, as it were, and it started coming together.
Come on west and see the picnic on their holiday. See them gaily gad about, they love to play and shout, they never have any cares. At 6 o'clock their mothers and daddies will take them home to bed because they're tired little teddy bears.
Go down to the woods today, you better not go alone. It's lovely down in
the other track then that Ian asked me to guest on was a version of 10 Green Bottles, but in the style of Jackson 5 ABC. This time, instead of with different tracks recorded and basically you're playing on your own to the tracks through the headphones, he got a full band together. A great drummer from Pink Floyd, one of the tributes in UK for Pink Floyd. Another good friend, Nick Miller, who did a great rhythm job. Ian did the bass parts and vocals. And after about half an hour we got a really good groove going, and it turned out to be another fantastic track. And my favourite bit, I mean, it worked out really well anyway, but at the end he says, just solo it out, and I started getting back into my old soloing days, as it were, and soloed it out, and he kept it on the album, which is really interesting. I don't know what the kids think of that, but hopefully it might encourage a few people to play, who knows. Well, that's the bits I did. I'm only sorry that I couldn't get involved a little bit more, because I only did 2 tracks and I really wish I had done more. So it started off where I thought, yeah, the guy's lost it. But at the end of the day, it's turned out to be absolutely fantastic, and I'm pleased it's doing so well. And all the other musos that I know that have starred on this and guested on it have all said the same. What a fantastic idea, and what a fantastic guy that thought of it. And another good point here is the fact of the status of modern music. Personally, I can't buy these X Factor things, etc. I'm more into encouraging all age groups to play, and let's play some real instruments and encourage more songwriters, etc. So again, this Nursery Rhyme album is a fantastic idea, and it's aimed at the kids, but the adults as well. I've got friends that are well into the 40s that are learning to play guitar, and this type of thing, especially with the quality of musicians that have played on it, it's just going to encourage a lot of adults to play. The more important thing is to get the kids going, of course, because that's the future of music in the UK. But yeah, it'd be good to see some of the adults giving it a go, and who knows, there may be some budding songwriters out there that this album encourages.